it's once again test time, and especially during this. So I'll just wait for you guys to show up. I probably should have got my sunglasses. I don't even know where the heck they are, but it's no biggie. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna play the waiting game, and like I said, this is another test video. So I gotta get my gloves. Where the heck are they? I've got them in my pocket. I think. Yeah. I do. Sweet. I honestly just woke up not too long ago. I'm not much of a morning person anymore, but I kind of gotta be because like I got a different shift in my job just because of moving and stuff. But you know, so I'm kind of slowly becoming a morning person a little bit again. But also, I'm probably gonna go take a nap after this. You already know. But yeah, respect from Romania. Oh, thanks so much, Marius. I think that's how you say it. But definitely appreciate it for sure. 16 people in here. So yeah, man, really, really hyped. So before this starts, like I was saying, like just slice the crap out of that like button. You already know. I got a question. We'll save it for the end because right now I'm just gonna get into the review and such. I don't want you guys being here for like forever. You know, so gonna get into the review, but also if you haven't noticed, just want to say this. I said a couple of videos about it. Got a new phone, so you might see a difference with the quality even, like, you know, good signal out here on top of having a new phone, and the quality is that much more clear. So yeah, hopefully guys, you can notice that, you can see that. Big time hype, you know, because that means I have a lot to work with, even with the phone, like just even like the settings and such. So yeah, man, you know, just so much hype because I have a new phone, new quality, all that good stuff. Really, really excited about that. And I have a ton to just work with the phone. You know, I got to go in and just see like the full out analytics and such to see what I can mess around with and stuff. But just so many new settings, and I'm really, really excited about that. So you'll be able to tell that with the quality of even the videos. Yeah, man. So every video from here on out will be recorded with the new phone. My old phone just got taken today, actually, you know. But yeah, new phone. So big time hype. Much love from Malaysia. Holy crap, dude, just that people are watching from different countries. Thank you guys so much. It means the absolute world, man. So now it's time for the hype that obviously everybody's been waiting for. The new episode of Super King got released today. So that's episode number 11. And I normally wait till later to do these reviews, but you know, not working today and also just kind of being used to waking up early. I'm like, I'm going to do it now. So 20 people in here. Thanks so much for coming in, guys. We're going to get into the review. Like I said, I can't physically show it because copyright's a thing. People got to keep this in mind. Copyright's a thing. So I can't actually like show off the episode or the audio or anything. But yeah, where you at though? Blackstone, if you keep up, well, anybody who's kept up knows I'm at my new home. We just moved homes actually this past weekend. So literally all this stuff that I've been doing, I'm just putting this in perspective for you guys, you know? Like all this stuff that I've been doing, literally moving homes, my job, bunch of other stuff going on behind the scenes, and still been putting out videos every day. Yes, I might not have Mirage Fafnir yet. Yes, I know it came out, and congratulations to everybody that's reviewed it so far. But it's on the way. You know what I mean? So just have patience with me. You'll see it, all that good stuff. But a lot's been going on, and your boy hasn't gone anywhere. So I think it shows my drive. I'm just saying that now because it's been a crazy last 2 weeks for your boy, for me personally, and I'm just saying that to be real with you guys. You know, a lot of stuff's gone on, but I've still been putting out stuff every single day. So might not be your cup of tea or anything, my channel, for some people, but I didn't leave. I haven't gone anywhere in the past, like 8 years, especially 5 years, because I've hardly even had a day where I haven't uploaded. And even during this whole time period of moving stuff, yeah, still been uploading. My body's honestly really sore. I'm really sore. I might have gotten like more muscular if you guys see. I don't know if I did or not, but yeah, lifting a lot of like beds and dressers and furniture and a bunch of other stuff. You know, it's been crazy. But anyways, let's get into it, dude. This episode, already big time hype about it because we got a double battle. I know that. So here we go, man. Episode number 11. And obviously we'll have the discussion and such at the end of the episode. Just going to get through everything. So yeah, let's see here. I'm sore too. I went boxing yesterday. Nice, man. Definitely. I think like some gyms around here are opening back up, so I might just start going to the gyms. Actually, I could just use like you guys know I use anything for like training and such, and I've got like 18 acres of land where I can go and just do training. And plus, like the weight bench behind me, it's just covered with a tarp. That's what's under that blue tarp. But yeah, because it's been raining. But yeah, man, it's just gonna be like how it is in the woods, using everything for training. It's just like instead of there being like flat out straight woods and trees up above everything, there's still trees and stuff way in the back. It's just where I'm at, a lot of countryside. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyways, here we go, dude. Let's get into this episode. I'm really hyped. Like this team battle is gonna be sick, and even like the stream quality. Really, really excited, dude. Like it's all just coming together. It's really, really great. All right, here we go. So we got the intro, Hikaru, Hyuga, all that good stuff. It's like I said, I'm just every time. Am I the only one that every time I look at this intro or even the outro, I get that hype, I get that excited because it's that good. It's just so good, man. Seeing all the legendary bladers that are coming back, as well as like Hikaru and Hyuga, and they're gonna get stronger. Just there's so much with this season, man. It's crazy that we're getting so much story already with like 11 episodes in. Well, 10 episodes, about to be 11. So, yeah, man. Louis, Drum, Iga, Shu, Vault, just even the characters they haven't even shown off yet, dude. It's been a hype, and they're not even in the show yet. And there's so much going on. This season's going to be nuts, dude. I guarantee by end summer it's going to be wild. All right, EK. Hyuga's sitting on the bench, and he's looking. He's looking down at Hyperion. Probably talking about the resonance with Hyperion. How he used his full power and still couldn't beat Free. So Hyuga, you can already tell he's frustrated because he just got oofed by Free. All right. Free's back at his stadium. And it's Vault. Vault's going up to walk to him. Vault's talking about Hyuga. Probably something about the battle with Hyuga. Probably saying, is everything okay? Free said New York. He's probably saying like he saw the vision of the Blader from New York. He just mentioned Shu. I really wish I knew exactly what he was saying, but he talked about New York and he mentioned Shu. So hands down, he was mentioning like Lane. He was talking about Lane, and he even mentioned Shu. I'm still wondering what's the connect, because there has to be a connection, because it happened in New York. So that means Lane and Free were both in New York when it happened. Obviously, that battle did, and Free lost it. But we also know that Shu, we don't know if he's still the manager of the New York Bulls or if he was now the past manager of the New York Bulls, but he was in New York, and that's one thing we know. So there has to be a connection between Shu and Lane. They have to know each other. You know what I mean? Like, it just trickles down to that. Some things are implied, but just the fact of what we've seen in the past, like, it has to be that way. You know what I mean? Like, Lane and Shu have to know of each other. So, yeah, like I said, after this, we'll get into more details and stuff. But, yeah, you already know. Whoa, what's up? What's up, Kivo? How's it going, dude? Why are you saying, whoa, the quality? Where's Theodore? Hopefully we'll see him towards the end of the season, man. But, yeah. Like I said, I just don't feel like they can keep him out. They really can't. Okay, Hikaru's looking down, thinking about Hyuga having his resonance with Hyperion, how he heard the voice of Hyperion. Hikaru hasn't done that with Helios yet, but Hyuga has. So yeah, there's like no lag to stream. Yeah, because I got a new phone, man. So yeah, you ain't got to troll me. I already know, man. I know the quality hasn't been the greatest. You know what I mean? Also, like, things going on during this time period. There's an ant on the screen. But yeah, new phone, new setting. A lot of stuff's changed. So, yeah. What phone? Samsung Galaxy S10e. It's a really good phone. Like, obviously one of the newest ones. Honestly, I tried to get the Beyblade Burst app to, like, transfer over to it. And literally, it's so new that, like, like, it was weird. Because the guy, like, even explained it to me. That like, they don't have it where they have, they can't support, like, the new frame weight and such, you know what I mean? Like the firmware stuff of the new phone. So even kind of Hasbro's behind on it with the app. So I can't use the app right now until they update it to be supportive with this phone. But yeah, got to get an iPhone. I've never really been into like Apple products. I mean, besides like just editing stuff, I've always been used to like kind of Android stuff for just like editing and stuff. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. But yeah, but trust me, man, I've known about the quality. I've been working on the quality and such. And, you know, I just appreciate the support. People also ain't gotta troll. You already know. But yeah, Samsung Galaxy. Yep, it's a Samsung Galaxy S10. That's what it is. Like literally the newest one. So you already know. I can help you. I don't know, man, because I just got this new phone. I'm used to this like Android and such. But you know, you already know I'll listen to your pointers and such. Yeah, it's the S10. It is, man. And I'm really, really excited about it. Like I said, I'm just glad the quality is that much better because obviously I paid attention to things. I know that, you know, quality obviously hasn't been the greatest compared to other people because they obviously have like all these fancy cameras and stuff and even like newer phones. But now having a newer phone, I'm really, really excited about that. It looks good in my opinion. Thanks so much, man. That means a lot because just artist to artist, you know what I mean? Like really glad that, you know, you think that the quality is that good. I'm really, really excited about that. But yeah, you do have a camera, right? Yeah, I have my Canon, my Rebel T6, but you know, it takes more time for me to edit with that, so I mainly just use like the phone because it's a lot faster of a process. But I will be using that for like, well, definitely photography first of all, and then maybe I'll test out like editing and stuff with it. So yeah, it's easy to use. All right, well, I'll definitely hit you up about it for sure, like and editing and such, because I'll definitely think about it and saving up for some like editing equipment and such. You know what I mean? Like maybe some new editing software for well, not really like new editing software, but like saving up for like just editing stuff in general. You know what I mean? You understand. It's hard for me to phrase it right now. I'm like, it's tough for me to words at some points. And also my brain's a little mush because it's early. But yeah, man, definitely hit me up. But let's get into it, man. So Hikaru is launching Helios. It's just staying in the center. It's losing stamina. He's like, Helios? And just ran out of stamina. He's getting frustrated. He's like, why the heck can I not resonate with it? Vault's talking about Hyuga. And now he sees Hikaru. He sees that he's getting frustrated. So it's like he's a legendary blader, and it's a given. Vault is, is ranked #1 right now, but he's still acting like a mentor. It's like a mixture of both. You know what I mean? Like him being obviously the strong legendary blader, but also acting as a mentor for the other bladers. Like he did so with Hyuga. We saw that before in the past episodes. Now we're gonna see it with Hikaru. So Hikaru and Vault are gonna have their moment and such. Vault's like, oh, because Hikaru looks really discouraged. Hyuga and Hyperion have this bond and this resonance, and why can I not get that resonance? It's a given. He's saying something like that, and then Vault's going to explain to him that you have to really get a connection with your bae, and probably saying like Hikaru, like Hyuga and Hyperion are different than you and Helios. You can't take the same path as another blader, and that's such a true life lesson, man. Can't take the same path as other people. You want to be like unique with what you're doing, even. You know what I mean? Like just even how I have my style, or Kivo has his style, or Zanki, or Goob, or anyone else. You know what I mean? It's just about finding your own style and your own way of doing things. So, yeah. Probably about what you need to feel in your heart. That's probably what Vault's saying is like you have to really connect with your bae and let out the emotion, the feeling that you have in your heart. So yeah, I really have a style. Yeah, dude, you have your own style for sure. Like the professional, like describe it to me, like your professional, like clear kind of setup, and especially how you have like the white background and such, and even with the way you do like the face cam and discuss things. You know what I mean? Like it's like you have like some commentary with your videos, but also you don't need like a ton of commentary with it because a lot of it like even like pans out itself. Like when you make like your custom 3D printed bays or such, you know what I mean? You explain like your thoughts behind it or such, or like what the bay does even, and then you just go for it. You know what I mean? You have like a little bit of commentary with it, but not everybody obviously has that. Like, how Drago style is more of just like, the big time editing factor with it and showing off like the battles and stuff, But yeah, and even Zenki style with things now, like how he has like the cosplay of Free when he's doing his intro and stuff. I haven't seen all the videos, but I've been trying my best to like keep up with like as much as I can, especially with everything that's going on now. But yeah, we all got like our own unique styles and such. But yeah, thanks, man. Oh yeah, of course, dude. Like we're all unique and we're all a part of like the community. And we all add different things to it. It's a melting pot. You know what I mean? That's how it is just with life in general, but especially like any community or such. And you're a big part of that. You know what I mean? And even like people seeing me as a big part of that, I'm freaking honored about that, you know, because I've just got like my commentary and stuff. You guys already know. But yeah, JoJo and Kimbo or Kibo, I ship. Parker, okay. JoJo's married and also Kibo's Kibo's my dude. Why? No shipping. No. What? But yeah, I mean you can have your beliefs or such, but yeah, you know. I don't know. I've never been into like the shipping department. I can't. JoJo's married Meister. Right? Wait, what? I don't know. I don't know either. I honestly don't know either. So we're just gonna get back into the review. All right. Yeah, so that's pretty much what Vault was telling Hikaru was like just get your own style, find your own style. Because the bond that he has with Helios is different. So ooh, they're doing some battles. Okay. So Brave Valkyrie and King Helios. Vault's definitely help him just figure out his own style. And with the battles. Yeah! And he has a light shining behind him. Okay. And there was a yell. Did they wake up late? Hyuga and Hikaru both woke up, like shocked. And it's Rantaro. I can't tell if they're asking him for a battle or not. Probably, like, want to do some battles, come on! Kimbo, you gotta check out my 3D prints. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Like now that I moved and things have settled down, you know, still unpacking and stuff and still getting some things situated here. I'm honestly like waiting here because my parents are getting a new bed and they went off and you know, I'm waiting for the people to get here so I could show them like where to put it and such. And getting things rearranged, but I have a heck of a lot more free time than I have for the past 3 weeks. That's for sure. Because the last 3 weeks have been like hectic and crazy. So I'm glad things are just starting to die down. You already know. So yeah, Kimbo's rich facts. Parker, I am not rich at all. I just know how to utilize the money that I get and I just grind, you know, shows by me working my job and such. But yeah, I'm not rich at all. If I was, I wish I was rich and I definitely help other people out if I was, you know what I mean? So, and I do what I can to give back with the giveaways and such, but definitely not. But yeah, hopefully like the move and such will definitely help the fam out and such, because I made a promise to myself I'd never abandon my family. But that's just some other stuff for another story. You guys already know. So anyways, let's get into it. Rantaro's yelling and okay. They're packing up. Are they leaving BC Soul? Oh, it's Vault and Free. Talking about a ballot. He said, I'm guessing he said battle. All right, so we got the team battle, and that's the setup. So, yeah, it seems like, dude, I got a weird feeling about Free for sure. Like he's my dude, but for real. Let's see here. I think you're set on the phone as a camera. Just need an attachable ring light for the phone, and you should be fine. Oh yeah, for sure. And I do have like my studio lights upstairs. You know, but definitely I think about getting a ring light. I definitely appreciate the props, dude. Like it means a lot. You know what I mean? Like it's about just taking like the feedback of people and just, you know, listening to it and just using it to improve. You know what I mean? It's been a thing. It's just improving over all the years, and now getting to this point where the quality is pretty good. So yeah, the background looks beautiful. Thanks so much, man. I mean, that's the backyard and such. And then obviously the home. It's a new home. You guys haven't seen it. So yeah, and the connection's much better. Yeah, switching phones and also like companies definitely helped out. What do you and Kivo think about Zenki and Blast Zone Kid? They're both legends for sure. Sad that Blast Zone Kid doesn't do as many Beyblade videos, but hopefully in the future he will. So yeah. Can we see the new lookout? Oh yeah, for sure. You know what? I'll show it. I'll show it to you guys right now. The new lookout. Let's see. Front cam. And if you're wondering why there's so many cars that go by, it's because this is kind of like a main I don't know if it's like a main highway, but kind of. And also those are my neighbors. I got Amish neighbors, so yeah, but it's way out there. And that's the lookout. Yeah, but that's the view. Literally 4 miles, you could see mountain ranges. We're at the very top of the hill. It's kind of ironic because where I used to live was called the Hilltop, uh, and now living once again at a hilltop. And the shop over there they call like a hilltop shop. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, man. So that's the lookout. This looks surreal. Yeah, dude. Like just full nature setting. It's even more wild so than the woods was, and I'm just like, dang, because I thought it was gonna be way different. It's honestly really similar. It's just way more out in the open and a lot of woods back there. So yeah, Kimbo, where are you from? I'm from New York. Looks peaceful AF. Oh yeah, for sure, man. It's like way out there, and also because like all the neighbors around are Amish. They don't use like obviously if you guys don't know how it goes, like they don't really use like electricity that much. So the signal out here on top of like the new tech and such, the signal out here is really, really good because there's not that many people out here. So the signal, you know, goes way faster. So even uploads go that much quicker and it'll make things that much easier for me. Because it used to be where like it would take me an hour to just get like even a small video to go out, or even a couple hours with my old signal. But now that it's so clear, it takes me a few minutes. So even uploading is going to be a lot easier, and that'll take a lot of the stress even away from me. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, anyways, I know you guys are waiting for the episode review. I'm gonna get back into it. So it's Free and Hyuga teaming up. Okay, Free and Hyuga versus Vault and Hikaru. So one right rotation blader and one left rotation blader on both sides. So that's pretty cool. And Taro's just looking on the side, excited. Vault's definitely using this to try and get like, Hikaru to really awaken his power. Hyuga's fanboy, and he's like, "It's a battle with Free and battling against Vault. This is awesome." Free's looking down at Hyuga. I feel like Vault might have told Free that he might actually learn something from Hyuga, which is that's crazy because it's Free's demeanor. Because you can tell he's definitely more mature, but it's also same old Free with his demeanor. But it's like he's taking words of other people more seriously. You know what I mean? Because obviously with old Free, I know somebody said like his demeanor has changed, and you're right. He's just grown up. But he's taking a lot more feedback than he used to. We all know how Free used to be. He wouldn't take feedback from anybody about anything. He's like, "I'm number one," but I guess all the battles and such over time have humbled him for sure. But also kind of same old Free. Yeah. But also, I'm just like, when the true like big time residents come out, like just how Free was getting, is that gonna come back? Is it going to be like how Igo was with his power being contaminated? That's what I'm wondering, honestly. The Phi incident changed him. Oh, yeah, Phi as well as Lane. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Cool. Shoot. And they all got their launches in. I think they all got a sparking shoot in. Every single one of them. Hyperion circling around. Valkyrie circling around as well. Ooh, wow, what a hit. Valkyrie bursted Hyperion. Dude, that's crazy. Okay. So it's just like, yes, like Hyuga's learning. It's like Hyuga and Hikaru are learning, but also they're there to just say, we're legendary bladers and we fully mastered our base. Hikaru and Hyuga both have their power awakening and they're starting to really resonate with their base, but they haven't fully connected. And that's the thing. I mean, Vault's number 1 at this point, like ranked out of Legends, and Free's number 4. So, yeah, man. All right. Well, that was quick. Heliosa, Favenir, both hitting each other and burst right away. Oh, shoot. Rantaro's just looking like, ay, ay, ay. Probably like, did they learn anything? Mirage Claw! Brave Sword, yo! Big hit. And they dropped out at the same time. Overfinished draw. So it ends in a draw. They bursted each other, like, respectively, but yeah, it was a draw. Fafnir and Valkyrie hit the ground at the same time. Hyuga's frustrated because he lost. They're using this to definitely just help them hone their own power. Because Free was talking to Hyuga and Volta talking to Hikaru. Helios isn't going to lose this one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go. Shoot. All right, they all land, dude. Hyperion's chasing right after Valkyrie. Big hit. He's like, there you go. Valkyrie! Hits the wall and shoots in. He's like, what are you going to do? Oh, whoa! Yo, Free's he's such a genius player, man. That's so cool. Hyperion hit Fafnir, but with the spin speed, Fafnir gave some power to Hyperion so it spun faster, because obviously the opposite rotation. Dude, that's so sick. Even honing it to where you can help out an ally in a tag team battle. Now Hyperion and Valkyrie are hitting each other. Ike! Big hits. Oh, and Hyperion bursted. He's like, really? Fafnir! Big hit. Helios didn't burst. It got set in the air, though. He's like, Helios! Ah! Free shocked. He's like, it didn't burst. And he's shooting right in. Ooh, Helios is getting big hits on Fafnir. Rantaro's like, yes! Free's like, he didn't burst. And then he looked at, oh, dude, that's so sick. Then he looked right at Vault. Mirage Claw! Here we go. Hikaru. Oh, he's resonating with Helios. He's like, yeah. Helios and his hair, yo, blue flames. That was sick. There's a spray to Helios. King Striker. Big hits, dude. He's yelling, ah! He said, oh. Wait, he's losing his power. Brava Sorda. Big hit. And sent Fafnir out. So Brave Valkyrie and King Helios won that because Fafnir had an overfinish. It was with Vault's help, but still. Hikaru got tired. Probably saying, you're improving. You're getting really strong. Yuga's like, Hikaru! Probably saying you're resonating with Helios. So they're both getting their resonance. Hikaru's looking down, he's smiling big time. That's probably the biggest I've seen him smile this whole season. Probably saying you both have your resonance and your bonds with your base. Now you just got to work on perfecting it. And Free's looking over. Vault definitely gave him a lesson, like, you know, just like, you can learn something from them. Vault and Free they're on a pier. And Free's walking off. Like, Free! Don't know what he said, but maybe he was like, okay, maybe you were right about him. They're not bad. Vault's like, Free, and then he smiled. Alright, Hikaru and Hyuga. That's a crazy island. All those vibes. Wait a minute, those vibes! Oh no! Oh, yo! Already! Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's just finish watching the rest of it. It's your boy Louie. Wait a minute. Hey. You're no. You're not gonna skip over that little detail on me. You're not gonna skip over that little detail on me, okay? You're not just gonna have Louie show up out of nowhere and then introduce a new stadium like that. We're going into details about this, man. Because that's what I do. So it's like definitely a dragon themed island that they're going out to. You can see all the spikes and such on the mountains. And then there's like a blue and red figure. I don't know if that's just TT hinting at Louis or what. But then, yeah, a figure jumps up in front of Hikaru and Hyuga. You see the shadow, lands, and it's your boy Shinesaki Jean-Louis. Hype dude, Louis back. And this new stadium. The stadium's a lot like the one that was, let's see here. Barker, Omni, guys, calm down. We're having good vibes in this. You guys know how I do it. Good vibes. No arguing or anything. Please don't do that. And plus, it's a really hype period. Like, come on. So we got the new stadium. It's really, really similar to like the one we saw at the very end of GT, where there's like the small little circle on the outside, but then the big stadium itself. So yeah, it's like on both sides though. There's a small little arena, and then there's the big arena. This, like, we gotta pay attention to those arenas because you know that's probably how that is probably how it's gonna be for Hasbro's new gimmick, you know. So yeah, so we gotta pay close attention to that. The gimmick for like Super King. They're gonna make a stadium like that for sure. And they're both battling Louis. Oh, dude, those auras. That's wild. Beyblade burst the sparking. What are you talking about? It seems like there is an argument going on. Like I said, I'm glimpsing in, but just don't want any arguments going on. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we can have discussions, but no, just, yeah. The only vibes I'm getting are those of your little kid. Omni. We're going to have good vibes. That's all I'm saying. Beyblade Certification Challenge. Okay. Talking about the points on the app. So there's a challenge with the actual Beyblade Burst app. So, how's it going? Okay, the challenge. Okay, there's a launch. Okay, so yeah, they're definitely talking about a challenge with the actual app. So, yeah, man. Okay. Let's see here. Was hating on left burst. Well, people can have their opinions and such, but just don't be rude with things. And yeah, also if you can see the people back there, like I was mentioning before, new mattress coming in. They're actually here for it. So I'm gonna have to cut this kind of short, but I'm just gonna get into the ideas and stuff now. So I guess Free's staying at BC Seoul. I'm not sure if Vault's gonna be staying there too, if he's gonna be traveling as well. Maybe they're both just gonna be there for the time period because obviously BC Seoul is kind of both their homes. But Hikaru and Hyuga are obviously traveling to a different island, and they're gonna be Louis. So we're getting Louis coming back, dude. Rage Longinus. Obviously, if you haven't heard, the parts are Rage Longinus 3A, Destroy Dash, or Rage Longinus Destroy Dash 3A. Definite vibes for season 2. Like I said, they're trying to wrap up a bunch of different vibes with this season. Like bringing in vibes of all the other seasons with this season. The season 2 vibes, you already get those with Fafnir having Nossing. And then even Longinus having Destroy, let alone like it's going to have Destroy Dash because it's stronger, you know? Like I said, I'm not even upset. We're going to get like definite season 3 vibes when Iga comes in and such. And hopefully that means like some other characters from season 3 coming in too. Like I said, there's just some they can't skip over. They definitely can't skip over them. Yeah, man, it's just it's so wild, man. Just gonna see like how like we're already getting, well, we're gonna get kind of the season 1 vibes, I think, with them introducing Louis with this next episode. So we're gonna get some more season 1 vibes with that. I mean, we already got it kind of with Vault and Rantaro, or even more so when Louis comes in. It's gonna be awesome, dude. But then the season like 3 and 4 vibes, especially because when they introduce Iga, you know we're going to be getting like season 3 vibes for sure. And then season 4, when they start introducing Drum and probably some other characters are going to be coming with him. So yeah, man, but this build up already, we got to think about it this way. Free and Louis both being back 11 episodes in. Well, 12, you know, but yeah. You know about Lane. I do know about Lane. You know, I mean, we don't know the most details about Lane. I've just been observing every single thing that, you know, they said about Lane so far. Obviously, Lane and Free faced off. I already got into all of that. And now the big question is, how is Shu going to tie into it? Because you know Shu has to know about Lane because it happened in New York. And who's a part of the New York Bulls? Shu. At least he was the manager. Don't know if he still is. But yeah, Louis versus Shu would be awesome. Yeah, well, it's happened, but we might get it again. I won't be surprised if we do. I want to see Free versus Shoot. That's a battle that never happened. Louis versus Lane, it has to happen. Definitely feel those vibes. No Hasbro gimmick predicts. I mean, like, just how the stadiums are, you know we're going to get a stadium like that, where there's going to be two small domes on the side, like, you know, two small arenas on the side and then one in the middle. I definitely see that being a thing. Do you think that Shu's overrated? No, I don't, because Shu's a really, really strong blader, and you can see why he's number one in Japan. I actually watched BBG's list on, like, the most watched or favorite characters. I watched that video on their list, and they made it, like, what, 5 days ago? The fun fact is Arthur's at the very bottom of that list, which it shows TT did the right thing with him, because you want to hate him, and he was the very lowest on that list. Like, he was. So I'm like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they bring back Arthur, because people obviously hate him. They do, you know, but he's also powerful. You can't deny that. And the way that it ended with the last season, he didn't turn good. Gwen turned good. Gwen did turn good. That was a given. But Arthur, no. And considering how many people hate him, he'd be perfect to bring back for an evil team. You know what I mean? As a part of this big, giant team corporation, they bring back some older characters or such with newer bays, you know, that are evil. That'd be cool. Bahamut, not so sure about that, because I mean, Blind seemed like Blind turned good, and Boa also turned good. It was a thing with like both of them starting bad, but then turning good. So if they do have a new Bahamut, I could see it being good. But also, like, some characters, you know, are really, really bad. And also, another thing is, we never knew, somebody said this, we never knew who Silver Eye was in the second season, and that is true, because Gold Eye was Norman. And what if they have it where, like, Norman comes back with a new nemesis or something? But yeah, it's going to be wild, man. They're all in the opening. Well, they're not going to show off all of the characters for a season in the opening. They're going to show off a lot of characters to hype it up, but not every single one. You know what I mean? So you already know they're going to be bringing back, like, some other characters. Bring Ken back, bring Daigo back. Dinah is actually one of, like, the favorites in Japan. I think he was, like, number 5. And also Waki was number 4. So I won't be surprised if those two come back. I honestly hope they do. So, yeah, man. No matter what, like I said, there's so much they're going to be adding with this, you guys. You know that they're not showing out everything. They're not pulling out all of their cards or anything right now. So yeah, if Vi turns evil again, I'm going to laugh. I doubt he's going to turn evil. If anything, if anybody who's good turns evil, it's going to be because of, like, the power of an evil character. Like, for example, how Free was acting when he just saw Lane's aura. You know what I mean? So it's a given. When they introduce Lane, when they introduce him, he's going to probably give off this crazy, crazy aura. The question is it going to be that aura that's going to be, like, contaminating? You know what I mean? Like how Fi kind of did with Iga, except on a grander scale. He beat Free as when he was a rookie, and he's not a rookie anymore at this point. It's a given. That's why they're hyping up Lane so much. Free will turn evil. That's what I'm thinking. Free's my boy. It's like I said, people are like, oh, you know, like, not with his demeanor or anything. If there's a character that comes in with an overwhelming power and makes them turn evil, we've seen it before, but they just didn't give it all fully, like, you know, like a full, like, oh, he's full out evil thing. Well, it was kind of like an implied thing with Iga, because Iga and Fi. We saw how Iga turned evil, kinda. He was like an anti-hero, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the first protagonist to really kinda turn evil, the closest thing we got. But then Lane having the power and actually turning some of these good characters evil and making them a part of his militia or something. That would be really, really crazy, dude. And with that power like that, I wouldn't be surprised. And maybe they're hinting at it with Free is the first one. And that's nuts, because it's Free. Who all is Free lost to? Vault, Fi, Louis. But also, when he lost to Louis, he was overconfident. And then he came back and beat Louis, obviously, later on with God. But still, yeah, Vault and Fi, I'd say at that point. You know what I mean? They have Louis as a higher rank now. But yeah, dude, it's just crazy. Why don't the two main characters, let's see, their side characters, friends don't battle? The side characters, They usually don't battle. It makes me really, really sad because I'd love to see like them battle more. Like they do a little bit because they all have their base and they had battled, but just not that much. It's just like, you know, they're side characters. That's the main thing. But yeah, dude. So it's just gonna be crazy to see how things go with this, because once they introduce Lane, you know that's how they're gonna start with like the full out evil aura and stuff. At least that's how they're gonna first start implementing it. I honestly don't think Lane is the full out evil, and if he is the full out evil, it's not gonna be the Bay that he has originally. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be the first Bay he comes in with, because we've seen this pattern so much. We thought that Arthur was the full out evil. It was Gwen. We thought that Hearts was going to be like a full out evil, but then Fi ended up getting Dead Phoenix and taking the power from Hearts. You know what I mean? They're not going to have the full out evil come this early in the season. You know what I mean? They're not going to introduce the fully crazy, oh my gosh, I'm going to destroy everything Bay until probably the very end of this year / the beginning of 2021. That's just how the pattern goes. You know, you do this long enough, you've seen all the series, you notice how they do it with all the patterns. They don't introduce the real evil Bane until way later on. So Lane's gonna be a placeholder for now, but the question is he gonna be like, is he gonna pull a Fi and then have an ultimate Bay using a bunch of different power and make that? Or is there somebody above Lane and Lane's just the first step in that? Because they're hyping up Lane already so much. So all I'm saying is the very end of this, when we get the full out evil, I'm honestly, I don't know about you guys, I'm going to say this honestly, I'm kind of scared. That's me saying this. I'm kind of scared. Because look how much they're even playing around with things right now. So imagine how evil this Bay, whoever it is, whatever this organization is, how it's going to be at the end for sure. Lane might be the big bad. Maybe, but the fact that they're hinting at him so early, it would be underwhelming if he honestly was the big bad, because they've already hinted so much. They have to have some big time surprises. We know how TT is. But yeah, maybe he is the big bad and he pulls a Fi and just gets stronger, or not. Regardless, it's gonna be wild, man. I'm trying to see Louis versus Lane and Louis versus Gwen, for sure, dude. Like even having like Gwen come back, or like all these characters. You know, I said like Delta, Fi, Gwen, Arthur, even those four being added with the fray of everything that's going on will be nuts. But imagine how many other characters they add for sure. I bet you episode 40 something, someone else is gonna jump in with like an 80-gram Bay and destroy the veteran bladers. Somebody's gonna. It's a given, you know. I feel like I could definitely see somebody taking the Arthur approach and just jumping in with a crazy strong Bay and being like, hey, y'all are doomed. Free could be the big bad. No, he's not gonna be the big bad. I see him turning evil and being a part of like the group, and then Vault even being like, "Holy crap, Free, what are you doing?" But then realizing that like the group's power changed Free. Because I just remembered something too. Does anybody else remember season 2? You guys know I go into big time quotes because I have to, especially with doing skits. I go into the very littlest details. Anybody else remember when Free left the Bulls and Ashjam or Theodore was like, I'm not quite done with you yet? Does anybody else remember that? He said, I'm not done with you yet. But Shu and Free never faced off. Was he subtly hinting that he could come back for this season? And this... And Free turning evil. And him using Free as a puppet with whoever's evil. Dude, just even that. Just even that. Free as an evil Parker. I'm talking about in the future. Look at how his demeanor was when he saw Lane in his vision. You can't deny that. He was getting more sinister. For sure. Lane is weaker than Free now, as Free's new Bay is used to beat Lane. Is it? Did he beat him? Like maybe, I know it's like manga stuff, but yeah, we'll just have to see about that. But I mean, dude, regardless, just this build up, only time's gonna tell. Time's gonna tell with it. But I just remember that quote from season 2, and the fact that Shu and Free never faced off then when Shu was Red Eye, when he got that power. It's nuts. That's just nuts, dude. Maybe, what if he was hinting at even this point right now? There's like a bigger plan in the whole scheme. I'm getting like God of Destruction feels with this. You know what I mean? Not like Phi God of Destruction. I mean Rago God of Destruction. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just wild, man. But yeah, I'll be back in one moment, guys. I gotta go and ask something really, really quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, guys. Let me get this disconnected. I'll still stay on with you guys, but yeah, Vault turning corrupted will be an interesting plot twist. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, whoever this evil is, I definitely imagine them like just starting to do that to the legends one by one. It's gonna be pretty nuts, man. But yeah, like I said, they're bringing in our bed, so I'm just showing them where to put it and move this out of the way. Still multitasking. There we go. Okay. Move this out of the way. Okay. Oh, get back, Jebby. Yeah, there are little puppos. Yeah, we just moved into this house actually about like 5 years ago. It's our family home. We've just been renovating and such. So it'll go up here upstairs. And it'll go right here in this room. I think they wanted it right back here. Right here? Yeah. I'll just move this out of the way. Yeah, they were telling me that this was the spot they wanted right by the mirror.
Okay. I guess like facing this way or
I guess probably this way.
I'll probably go this way. I think fit probably a little bit better.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. Nobody wants side characters. Who's that defense looking bae that was teased when Lane was teased? Not sure. Like, yeah, we got the like obviously like the purple aura, which probably will be with Lane, but then we got a red themed bae as well. And I'm just like, I honestly with that one, I have no clue, dude. I have no idea. But yeah, let's see. I'm just moving things around and in the room too. See what I mean by multitasking, guys? I'm literally just sitting here, like doing the stream, but also like multitasking and such. Just getting this done. It's been this way for like the past 3 weeks. So even like doing something, you know. But yeah, it's Uranus. Well, they say it's the Uranus Bay. Maybe they'll name it Uranus. But if Lane owns it, it's like I said, it will not make any sense if they have this like bay called Uranus and then Lane's the one that owns it. Like, how much sense does that make? Because literally every single blader, their name corresponds with the bay. It's just a given. Free, Fafnir, Hyuga, Hyperion, Hikaru, Helios, Vol, Valkyrie, you know? So if it's Lane having his own bay, it's gonna start with an L. It's not gonna be Longinus, but yeah, Lane's bay is Lucifer, I believe. And that's the name I've heard for some time, and that name I fully believe. Lucifer being a fully evil name, and then also has the L in it. Goes with Lane. But yeah, it might be called the Uranus Bay, but that doesn't mean the name's gonna be Uranus, you know what I mean? The bay represents Uranus. Lucifer. That's understandable. But yeah, Kimbo, will Louis return? Yes, Louis returning. He just showed up in the preview for the next episode, so he's going to be battling in the next episode, and then to show off Rage Longinus. So I'm really really hyped about that. But yeah, man. Let's see here. Oh, so it's 2 box springs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. Now I just had to move stuff over a bit. I know they were trying to adjust things over here earlier. Let's see. Okay. Let's see here. Give me a shout out. I'm begging you. I've watched it for 2 years. Well, LC, I see you, but also please don't beg for shout outs. You know. Also, I'm not ignoring you guys. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life. I've explained this so much, and for real, like, please be understanding of that, because I'm literally sitting here helping to set up my parents' bed while doing the stream. They showed up in the middle of the stream, so I'm like, I gotta get this done because they're here right now, and my fam's gone, so I gotta take care of things too. This is how it's always been, multitasking and such. The man's a busy man. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, moving's a lot. And that's why I'm like, everybody who's understood everything during this time period, thank you, because a lot of stuff's been going on in my life, not just even with YouTube or such. I've been working and also moving and currently getting a bed ready. So you already know. Can Louis do 1,000 blader challenge? Probably. I mean, we saw him move a bunch of bladers with Nightmare and Longinus, and that was like what, like 3 seasons ago. So yeah, Kimbo, there was a blackout character when they showed Louis for episode 12. Oh yeah, that is true. There was a blackout character. Don't know if they were hinting at Louis or if they're hinting at another character. So it's like I said, maybe there's 2 evils, because you could definitely imagine there being 2 evils. So yeah, you make like 4 vids a day. I only make 1 a week. It shows my drive, man. So I'm just like, yes, it might not be on the newest stuff or anything, and even just doing battles, because I do some in-depth battles that some people might not do. You know, I want to see how strong a bay is compared to other bays. You know, I want you guys to know that as well. So not only is it like a dream battle, because obviously you don't see it in the show, it's a dream battle, but then doing those battles themselves, showing how strong it is. I mean, you guys saw me do like Master Diabolos and Curse Satan, and then other battles like that. You know what I mean? So you can really see how strong a character is, and also it shows how strong a character really is, and gives them credibility for why they should honestly come back, because some bays from GT are standing up there with Super King bays, and it shows they're strong. But yeah, let's see here. It would be cool if Lane's bay took over Lane, like the Dark Power. That would be kind of cool if it went that far, for sure. My boy Ilana, what's going on, man? How's it going? Don't mind me, just a little busy, like getting the fam's house, well, our house, the fam house, situated. There's guys here with bed springs and such. You know, my parents are getting a new. Oh yeah, I gotta turn the volume down for this. But my parents are getting a new bed, and the guys are here from Aaron's setting it up right now. So yeah, Louis coming back. Yeah, man, and I'm so excited. I'm so hyped about it. It's so awesome. 2 more days until my birthday. Dion, happy early birthday, man. Yeah, let's see. Just moving the chairs and stuff. I'm doing all this with like one-handed too. So. Hey, I feel like I've like gained like a bunch of like muscle mass during this whole time period. I mean, I've always been kind of a bigger dude, but even so, with this, just because so much moving and stuff. Let's see here. I think they want it this way. I'm pretty sure. I think, but yeah. Come on, get over that. All right, there we go. What side characters do you guys want to come back? I mean, there's a bunch of characters I definitely love to see come back. But like side characters, I don't know if many side characters are honestly going to come back. I think it's just going to be mainly like the straight up bladers. Because we're not even seeing like Toko or Nika with Vault. So yeah. Oh, we should return, in my opinion. It would be cool to see another Hercules. Honestly, I'd love to see like Suo come back, because I always liked Suo's demeanor and such. But yeah, the new place is sick. Do you have more space to record? I do. a lot more space, man. And even like the quality, I got a new phone yesterday, and this is the new phone, Samsung Galaxy S10e. Really, really good. The signal out here is way different, so it's a lot better. You guys can probably tell with even the streaming quality, even moving around and such, and also the quality of it itself. So yeah. And oh, there it is. There's the box ring. Okay, I gotta help him get this. Oh boy. Jake, how long did it take you to grow that beard? Probably a bit, because I mean, it took me a bit to grow my beard. Let's see. I'll just set this down here for a quick sec. I'll look at your guys' comments as much as I can. So it's all good. It'll just be the plastic on it?
Yeah, you can do the plastic right on it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just do that.
And then this way, this is the top right here.
This is the top?
Yeah.
Alright, so we want to just rotate it like...
We got it, man.
Oh, okay.
That's not good.
Alright. Figured I'd help out. So they're taking care of that. Let's see, Delta isn't coming back. I think that he is, because how are you going to leave out a character that never lost in a 1v1 with Master? Like how are you gonna do that? He never lost in a 1v1 battle with Master. Even Drum couldn't beat him with, like, when he had Master. It's using his own power, you know what I mean? Yes, like Venom and Erase got destroyed by Arthur, but when it came to Master, nobody beat him in a 1v1. It's a fact. Cool. So how can you just leave, if you're bringing out the strongest bladers in history with this season, how are you going to leave him out? That would make no sense to plot. That's just one thing I'm saying. Let's see. Free said the brothers are interesting as he found out the battle with Lane had made him lost his calm in battle, so he needs extra training after sending the brothers away. Yeah, that's true. That is true.
You want to keep the plastic right out of that too?
Probably might want to take that off. Okay. I think.
Cool.
How did Curse Satan come back? Cisco made a new Satan, you know, and they had him come back. Let's see, Delta versus Shu. Yeah, because a lot of people like Delta. I think he's ranked like what, number 8 out of the favorite bladers, and that's pretty. It's a pretty high rank. They can't just skip over Delta, man. Especially because Delta versus Shu needs to happen. For real. Jake's gonna pee his pants when he sees Fi return to season 5. Dude, I'll pee my pants. Well, not literally. I'll flip out because Fi's like one of the biggest characters I want to see return in this season. So yeah, man. Let's see. Should Joe come back? I don't know. Like, maybe, I mean, Joker was strong, but I don't know if they'd have him come back. Shu is back too, or Free talks about him. Yes, Free did talk about Shu. He did mention him. So it's like your theory in your video, Jake, about Shu and Lane maybe knowing each other. I don't think there's any denial about that. So yeah, if Fly came back, he would have a mix of his revive and dead attire. Yeah, for sure. Like, I'd love to see him come back with the black or such, or black and red. Okay. Thank you very much.
Cool stuff. If you have any questions or anything, she has any questions, just give me a call.
Okay.
Cool stuff. Thanks, man.
I'll let her know. Of course.
Have a good day.
You too, guys. See here, Shu needs to battle Delta. Hands down, dude. That's a battle we gotta see. Imagine how intense that would be, dude. Let's see here. Did Free talk about Shu in this episode? Yes, he did mention Shu. He mentioned New York. Somebody said it like he was talking about the brothers because like they remind him of Lane, and ever since like he battled Lane, he's kind of lost his calm in battle. And I mean, that was definitely shown because of just how even like he was when he was battling Hyuga and he saw Lane's aura, how he got for a second. Lane's gonna be messing with people's heads big time, dude. That's why they're hyping him up so much. But also, it's like I said, it's too soon for it to be the full-out evil. There's no way that Lane, with whatever bay he has, is going to be the full-out evil for this. There ain't no way. This is the last season. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking this is going to be the last season. But like I said, they're going out with an absolute banger. It's going to be nuts, dude. They're going out with an absolute banger. So, Jake, I don't know if Jake Illinook, if you're still here, my dude, I can give you a little bit of a tour up here. So, yeah, well, I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour if you haven't seen. This is like the new studio. This is literally like the setup for just all my YouTube stuff. I've been opening some stuff. Got a package I've been waiting for some time. And this is the setup. This is my actual like setup right here. I got some more bakugan cards. You know, for surprise. But yeah, this is my setup. I used to have like this was a part of my very very old setup. This box was. I had an old setup at my way older house before we had moved away for a little bit. Um, and that box was used for that setup. But we had family friends stay with us, and their dog kind of ruined my entire setup. And I wanted to honestly pawn it, but no violence. Just saying, I was really upset. And ever since then, I made kind of a temporary setup then, but then we moved, and ever since, I've never had enough space to do a setup like this. But now that I do, I got a new setup. Yes. But yeah, I'm really, really happy about that. Really excited because I got a lot of space in here for just like stuff like my bays, my bakugan, all the stuff YouTube. I just got to set it up more because obviously still moving. But then I got my actual room over here. Got the bathroom here. Tapestry, and then my room. So since they got their bed, this is what I've been saying. This was actually my fam's old bed, and they just got the new one in there. So since they got that, they've been sleeping on that bed. So I got my bed back. I've been honestly sleeping downstairs on the couch for a bit of time. Since we moved, but now they got their bed. I got my own bed, guys. So yeah, I don't sleep on the futon anymore because like the bars, I'm a big dude. I mean, Jake knows. He's seen me in real life. Anybody who doesn't know, I'm 6'3". I weigh like 240, and I was sleeping on a futon with not that much padding, so you know that it sucked. It was bad. It hurt. But I got an actual bed now, and I'll actually be able to sleep. So yeah. What area did you move to? Still upstate New York? Yeah, still upstate New York. Well, actually, it was more like it's weird. Like I always lived in upstate, but where I used to live, you literally drive like 10 minutes and cross a bridge and you're in Pennsylvania, like literally on the New York Pennsylvania border. But now it's like really upstate. Well, like more of central, going towards like central western New York. That's where I live. But yeah, the house is so big. Yeah, man, it's massive. Like my parents' room, having the studio and having this. Like honestly, even that space, we've got this spare room. Still got to set up like a mattress and stuff in there. But it's like the spare room. And even since like I'm sure the first video you guys have seen, this used to be punched out. But anybody who hasn't seen the pictures of me on Instagram patching up a wall, it was like a couple months ago. This is the one I worked on. Did some plaster and drywall there, and I fixed that up. So yeah, this is the downstairs. We all need to go to New York again at some point in the future, dude, for sure. We all have to have a meetup for sure when all this is over. You already know I'm itching for it big time. And then got down here. Yeah, I'm watching some ridiculousness. You could even see like some of the works I've done, and these are paintings that I've done. In college I made these two. Yeah, you already know who that is. But yeah, I did draw those. This is a Louise Nevelson inspired thing. It was one of my projects in college, so got that. My woodworking class. Got pieces for my thesis. Honestly, old landlords kind of messed them up, so I'm not too happy about that, but I can fix them up or try to my best, And then painted that. I drew that and like painted that as well. I drew Kevin Hart and Chris Rock in high school, and those are my portraits for them. Chris Rock right there, Kevin Hart right there. Watercolor painting, another painting I did, another watercolor. All these these are all my drawings. Like when I say I'm an artist, I mean it. I'm an artist. So yeah, this is one that I drew. I drew that out of my head, but that's with ink. That's another one with ink. Also drew that one out of my head. And then a Busta Rhymes piece, your boy, when I was in 7th grade and bald. Baby face. Yeah, I know it's gonna probably be memed, but it's all good, man. Anyways, I can like step outside now and we can fully get back into the discussion. Like I said, just had to take care of that. Sorry it took a little bit of time, but yeah, nice art. Thanks so much, man. Definitely appreciate it. I'm glad people like my art. And even seeing it, they're like, dude, you can actually kind of draw. I'm like, I'm pretty decent. I think I'm a pretty decent artist. So, yeah. But anyways, if you guys got any more questions, feel free to ask away. Now that that's been settled and got the bed in there and stuff. Yeah, I tried to help them out. They were like, oh, it's all good, man. We got it. I was like, oh, okay. I just figured I'd try to help you guys out with things. Like, oh, no, it's all good. We definitely appreciate it. It's just, you guys know how I am. But yeah, you guys got any more questions? We can get fully back into the discussion with things and gave you guys a little bit of a house tour. So yeah, it's a lot bigger than the other place. You can probably tell even looking at it. And you already know skits. But yeah, what's my real name? My real name, honestly, it's in my channel name. You know, it's not too tough. Just think about it a little bit, and I've said it before. But yeah, Gwen isn't evil anymore, by the way. Yeah, Gwen's not evil. Gwen turned good at the very end of GT. Definitely knew that one. It's Kimbo? No, it's not Kimbo. It's a part of that. But yeah, you know, just get rid of the bow. But you know, if we're getting legendary heroes back from Beyblade, maybe we'll get some legendary villains. This is exactly what I'm thinking, Jake. You know, we're gonna get some legendary villains with it. That's definitely my thoughts on it, and I just love seeing how many people are making like speculation videos about things. It's like, in my honest opinion, legit, I think it's like I see Free turning evil, like just with like whether it's Lane or whoever's power, probably Lane because of just how much they're hinting at him. But other legendary bladers turning evil as well, but then also some older evil characters coming back, like. Imagine Norman coming back. Like, imagine the Snake Pit does come back because Ashton Theodore, like I said, I mentioned the thing with Free earlier. He said he wasn't done with him back in season 2. And at that point, it was like he never really faced off against anybody from the Snake Pit. Free did because he faced off against Vault but got injured. You know what I mean? And he still sat up there with that maniacal smile, even at the very, very end. Like, he was just using Shu as a pawn during that time period. He didn't really care whether he won or lost, you know. He was working on his idea of a perfected Beyblade, but then he realized he failed. But maybe now with this season, he comes back and he gets that perfected Bay, whatever it is. And then also these evils throughout history, you know, Ashton, Theodore, guy behind the Snake Pit, coming back with revamped Snake Pit. Who could he bring with him? Norman. Remember Norman Turver? He was Goldeye, who was sat on taking out Shu, Red Eye, the entire time, but he lost and got his Bay destroyed. You think he turned good after that? Imagine he comes back with a new nemesis, and now he tries to get true revenge on Shu because he never forgot. Shu may have turned back good and may have survived the Requiem Project and such, but imagine Norman getting really, really heated and remaining heated and coming back with a new nemesis, and his only goal is to beat the crap out of Shu. It wouldn't be far-fetched to say that just because of how the story went back then. You know what I mean? Another thing. Him wanting revenge on Vault, you know, that being Ashton Theodore. He's like, you and Vault win this time. And this is just a straight up fact. Maybe Norman's the new Requiem Project. Maybe Lane's the new Requiem Project. Or somebody above Lane is the new Requiem Project. Oh, that'll be wild, dude. But yeah, and then also Ashton saying that him and Vault won this time, and he drove off in a limo. He wasn't arrested. People think he was arrested. He wasn't. He wasn't. He drove off in a freaking limo and just went away like nothing happened, which was really, really wild to see. So I wouldn't be surprised if they had it where he came back to just get revenge. And the main person he's focused on, well, the main people, Shu and Vault, takes care of them. Free, yeah, also possibly Free with that too. You know. But then also, like, the season 3 vibes, you know, with Eval. What happened to him? He just vanished without a trace. He vanished after everything happened with the, you know, with the whole, like, Dead Phoenix arc. He vanished after that. What if he comes back and he's a part of it too? Just those two minds together. Eval. Ashton. Ashton Malone was bad. Mentally, he was bad. Dude's evil. It's a given. And then Eval, evil's in his name, and look what he did. Having, like, he helped make Dead Phoenix. Bruh, those two together. And then, you guys want another thing to make this snowball go that much worse. What about Hell from season 4? The Hell group. Arthur Peregrine or Percival or whatever you want to call him, either company. They lost. Arthur didn't turn good after that. Gwen might have, but Arthur definitely didn't. Imagine Arthur's in that fray too. And then Arthur is trying to get revenge on Drum. And imagine Eval coming back, wanting to get revenge on Iga. Maybe wanting to get revenge if Phi comes back, getting revenge on Phi. And also Hearts, if he comes back, revenge on Hearts too. All these evils coming together on top of a new dude, Lane Valhalla. You guys want to talk about a crazy endgame level like evil that needs to happen with all of these crazy strong legendary bladers coming back? That's a worthy setup. In my definite opinion, that's a worthy setup right there. Will it happen? Like I said, it's all speculation. It is speculation, but it wouldn't be far-fetched to say if that happened, because you need something that evil, that crazy, to happen with all these legendary bladers. Like, yes, Lane's messed around with Free and such, and maybe Free will turn evil when he sees Lane again, but you also have so many other characters to do. Like, Free's number 4. Well, it's 1. Who the heck's 2 and 3 then? Like, would Shu be... Shu would have to be a part of, like... He would have to be definitely number 3 and number 2. And who would be 5? Louis? Yeah, dude, it's just wild. I don't think Joe's evil. I think he was just there to have fun. Yeah, I mean, Blind was definitely there to just face Delta, and after he lost against Delta, he kind of left. Joe, he showed up with one battle with Gwen, and then after that, it was just kind of over, and maybe he was there for just fun. Time will tell with that one, but yeah, man. It's up in the air with him. I don't know. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure about Joe, because he just, like, had one battle with Hell and faced Gwen and then got oofed, and then that was honestly it for him. So yeah, all the evil guys get tricked, and all the power of their bays go into a project to create the Uranus Bay. It might not be the Uranus Bay, but I definitely think like that could be a possibility, like all the evils on top of like the good bays. Because like, remember how it went? It's something I said before. Like I said, we're right next to like a big road. If you hear cars going by, that's why. We've seen a crazy evil that's been trying to destroy the world in every generation of Beyblade. Well, who was it? Brooklyn was Zeus in the Plastic Gen, I think. He put like Clouds of Darkness and such, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta watch more of the Plastic Generation. I'm gonna go back and watch more. Maybe collect the bays, I don't know, but they're also brittle, so yeah. You know, time will tell with that one. But hands down, especially the one I do know, Metal Fury, the Nemesis Crisis. How did Nemesis get all that power? Absorbing the power of all the legendary Bladers' bays. All 10 of them. Well, 9. And then taking that power and using it to try to destroy the world and turning their own power against them. It wouldn't be far-fetched to say that, like, during this season, they're setting up for that, taking the power of all these legends and trying to use it against them. Or even making an evil that uses their power as well as the evil power and combines them. Combines the good and the evil to make the strongest bay in history. That can just wreck any legend like that. We haven't gotten that dark with Burst. We've gotten dark with Burst, but not that dark to where they're trying to destroy the entire world. And I feel like the whole entire world destruction theme is coming with this season. And that's one thing that makes me really nervous. Like I said, I'm scared for the rest of the season. I'm excited because of who we're going to see come back and such, but I'm also scared because this evil is going to be bonkers. We might see some of our favorite bladers get absolutely demolished at the end of this season. And it's going to make you want to like throw a shoe or a Beyblade or anything at the TV. And it honestly just scares the crap out of me a little bit. Just thinking about that evil. Because it's got to get that evil. It has to. With all these bladers coming back. We've seen it. An overwhelming power that's evil at the very end of each season. And with all these bladers, the vibes are all there, man. The vibes are all there. It's just going to be crazy to see how this is going to go. Here's the pattern. Legend, Spriggan, Spriggan, Requiem. Revive Phoenix, Dead Phoenix. Regalia Genesis, Big Bang Genesis. Yeah, you're right. So maybe it'll be like Lane comes in with his like Uranus-themed bay. Maybe it's Lucifer. Maybe that's the name for it. And then he does end up being the person for the new, like, kind of quote-unquote Requiem or Lucifer project, you know. Imagine that, the Lucifer project. And the Lucifer project, even that name sounds sinister. Sinister Lucifer. Can you imagine that being the name? That would be wild. But yeah, still, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's speculation and such. Like I said, all this is speculation. You know, it's not confirmed things or anything. It is not. It's just speculation. And you guys know I like having these discussion videos because it gets big time hype because, you know, it's going to get that wild. Look at all these legends that are coming back. And not even all of them are here yet. Aiga's not here yet. Drum's not here yet. Shu's not here yet. But yeah, Aguma and MFB was so cool back in the day. Yeah, he was pretty cool, and I'm glad that he did turn good. But yeah, Nether Lucifer, that's another cool name, man. But yeah, you guys got any last questions? Feel free to ask them. I got all my thoughts out and such for things. It's just, I hope they do like the resolution that it definitely deserves for sure. But if the story make like MFB, the whole plot of Burst will be destroyed as the realistic of battle, and Beyblade Burst is the attraction point. Yeah, the realistic battles, that's the thing with it. But also seeing all this crazy power with it, you know, it's not like there's a crazy amount of reality with it. You know what I mean? That was like, I mean, mainly season 1 had that realistic factor with it. Season 2 did kind of, but honestly, after that, you know, the full realistic vibes for it kind of went. I mean, they still have it, but you know what I mean? But yeah, Gladiator Loki, in the case that it's not Lucifer. Loki's another good name. That is another good name. Yeah, that wouldn't be out of the picture. I think Loki and Lucifer are two really, really good names. Is Kyle's ugly face evil or good? I can't remember. Kyle with the ugly. Kyle definitely seemed evil, but then he just kind of like didn't battle again after things, you know, and like Dead Grand. You know, but it's also weird because it's like, how would they bring back Kirby then? Because Kyle was evil, but Kensuke or Ken was good. And they both have Kirby. Like, yeah, it's weird. It's like the Fumiya free Loden Louis type of thing. I don't know if Fumiya or Loden are even going to come back, or maybe they were just for that certain season. Maybe they're just for GT. But yeah, Mystic Loki. I don't know. Like Mystic, doesn't it sound like kind of a good name though? Mystic Loki. I don't know. It would definitely be like, it's gonna be like a crazy name because you got to beat out. I mean, Dead Phoenix. Like that was a you know that was just an evil name. Like it's an evil bay. Dead Phoenix, like has dead in the name. Leviathan is the name for Lane's Bay. I mean, maybe. I mean, Loki or Lucifer definitely sound more heinous. You know, I mean, especially Lucifer, because Lucifer. Enough said with that one. Literally like the devil itself incarnate. They would bring back Kyle for backup for the main evil character. Dude, imagine that. Like, if they have Kyle just still be evil with his ugly face. Dude, if they brought back Kyle and not Kensuke, you know how many people would be triggered and get so mad? How did Lane get this power? We have no clue. Honestly, they didn't even explain. I just thought about this. They didn't even explain how Arthur got the Dark Turbo. They never explained that. And like how the Hell organization, there had to be like, it's an organization, it's a whole group. And Arthur being the head of that, somebody must have been pulling the strings behind the scene. This is getting me vibes from MFB. You know why? Because they had the whole thing of Hades Inc. And obviously we had Ziggurat with his stupid butt being like kind of like the main person with that company, but it was later revealed that he was the main one. The HD part from Hades Inc. came from the name of King Hades, and that the true puppeteer of that was Pluto, which we figured out later on. So what if there's a true person that was behind the Hell organization and Arthur was just that pawn role? You know what I mean? Because it's a whole organization. It's not just him. There's no way it could just be him with it. But yeah, I don't think Eval was evil. He just seems emotionless. He doesn't give me evil vibes. He just seems neutral. He made Dead Phoenix, so that's definitely how I feel like he's got kind of evil vibes with him. And the fact that he is emotionless, that's an evil thing. If you have no emotion, like having no emotion, that could bring in some evil for sure. Like being heartless. That's basically another way of just saying heartless. Emotionless. It will be a plot twist if Lane engineered all the events of season 2 to sparking from behind the scenes. I feel like somebody's playing puppet master behind everything, and it's just gonna be crazy to see how this all develops because somebody's pulling some strings. What do you think of a new Bay coming out for like a scientist? I mean, well, Eval was that scientist, and we got the big suck with Orb Aegis or On Guard. But yeah, man, it'll be cool if we got like a new On Guard, or you know, if even like what's his face, freaking Astrum had his own Bay, but I don't know. You know, time will tell things. Doji was dead for 2 seasons and came back. Doji's just weird in my opinion. Yeah, TT can't leave out Phi and Delta. Exactly 6. They're both too strong. Fly only lost to Iga. That's just a straight up fact. But power wise, he only lost to Iga. Delta, full power wise, with Master, did not lose to anybody in a 1v1. Yes, he lost his stamina in the team battle, but still, he did not lose in 1v1. If Delta and Gwyn would have faced off, I feel like it would have been really, really close, but I feel like Gwyn would have won, honestly. Because it took the power of all of them within Dragon, you know what I mean, like Master Dragon, to beat Gwyn. So Gwyn, like the characters, like I said, that I feel like they really cannot skip over if they're doing a full end game level feel with this. They can't skip over Delta. They can't skip over Gwyn. I honestly kind of feel like they can't skip over Arthur, because Arthur's still really, really strong. And they can't skip over Phi. And if they bring back Phi, why would they not bring back Hearts? Because the new Hades, the whole heavy gimmick for it was like a big thing. You know what I mean? Like those would be the top 5. I'm like, they can't skip over them. And plus, we have a customized set for each season. Am I wrong? You know, well, I mean, since God, at least, God customized set. We got that. Oh, it came with that one. Deep Chaos and Arc Bahamut. That's right. With Cho-Z, what's the set that we got with that? Orb Aegis and freaking, what else came with it? I can't remember off the top of my head, but that set. And then we had the GT customized set, and that came with Apocalypse and also Genesis. So we're gonna get a, I'm sure we're gonna get a Super King customized set towards the end of this year. The question is, who's gonna be put in it? It's gonna be 2 big time bays in the show, because that's the pattern. You know what I mean? So yeah, the only question is, who they gonna bring back? Cho-Z Spriggan, that's right, that's what it was. Cho-Z Spriggan. Let's see here. What if every time Lane battles with his bay, it steals like its avatar? Or it steals some power from it. I think it's like whenever Lane faces anyone, he'll probably infect them with some of his power. Maybe he steals some of their power, but also infects them. You know what I mean? Like how El Drago did. Like how El Drago stole the power of its opponents, but also, especially in the case of Tsubasa, infected Tsubasa with that power. And then Tsubasa kind of became evil because he was infected with the dark power. But he wasn't evil. He was like a tweener. You know what I mean? Until he became one with it and overcame it and then turned good again. Maybe something like that, except on a crazier level with this. Just how Free's acting. Because we haven't seen Free get that mad like that or anything like that. So that's pretty wild. But yeah, let's see here. Like Dark Turbo drains Gold Turbo. Yeah, like that. Definitely like that. Loden or Xander, who the heck is stronger? Tell me. Like physically, they're both up there because they're both huge and they're jacked. But yeah. Is Lane Bay left spin or right spin? I'm not sure myself. How's it going?
Good. What about you?
Pretty good. Fubuki didn't return for a long time. You're right. I mean, at least have him have like a cameo with Shu, because you know Fubuki looks up to Shu big time. And I mean, if they show off Fubuki, they have to show off Suo. So yeah, man, time's gonna tell with it. What is your opinion on if Death Scyther is owned by Daigo's brother? I would not mind that. Or wait. Was it Daigo's brother? I think it was Ken's brother. Was it Ken's brother that Dino was close to, or was it his brother? I can't remember. It was one of the two. But I know there was like a speculation about that a long, long time ago. That would be really cool. She was gonna come back, sure. Yeah, Phoenix. It's already confirmed he's coming back. The only thing is like we know all the characters that are coming back. We just don't know what their bays are gonna look like, you know. So we got Rage Longinus with this. Like I said, I'll say this right now because you guys know I picked up a pattern and such. It's the 5th of June today. Yeah, today's the 5th. Basically, it's like the 15th of every month, Koro Koro gets dropped. If you don't know what Koro Koro is, like Zenki and many people have made videos on it, you know. But Koro Koro is a Japanese magazine. They show off the next things for the next month with Koro Koro. Sometimes they don't show off everything, but they show off like a little bit of details and stuff. That's how we found out about like Fafnir and Longinus, you know, let's do Koro Koro. So we're going to find out more. They're definitely going to show off everything for Rage Longinus with this next Koro Koro, but also they're going to hint at stuff in the future. And you know, the second that anything gets found, Zenki and a bunch of other people are going to be right on it. Like Zenki, Illinook, a lot of other channels are going to be on top of it. That's the main reason why I don't make the videos. Everybody else makes the videos as soon as the stuff comes out. And it's like, all right, you know. But maybe they'll start talking some details about Lane's Bay with this next Koro Koro, because July releases, you already know, but yeah. I think Zenki said Daigo and Ken will return in the season, though. Don't know if he actually said that. I don't know if that's a confirmed thing, but you know, if they did, I honestly wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't whatsoever. It'd be great to see them because you know you get big time season one vibes with that, and just seeing them again would be great. Especially if there's a new Kirby and Death Scyther and they own. But yeah, Rage Longinus and Mirage Fafnir. Love them both for different reasons because just Fafnir's stamina and also that it could take attacks itself and survive attacks from left rotation bays. Really awesome. But also Rage Longinus is going to hit like a truck because that left spin and also all the metal on it. You know, it's going to be a beast. I think Lane has the same power as Louis since the combination of the brothers is just pure attack. I don't even know if Lane and Louis are brothers. You know, it would be a crazy thing if they said like they were, but there's no way because I mean, Shirazaka Louis, Lane Valhalla, they wouldn't be related, but you could definitely see like the resemblance with them. It's like Louis is just really, really powerful and strong, but he's a good character. But Lane is definitely giving off evil vibes with this. They've been hinting at him for so long. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be crazy. Like seeing those two face off, even it's gonna be wild. I think something is gonna happen to Vault, and Vault is gonna be bad, and they are gonna fight him and make him be bad good. I feel like it's gonna be that way with a lot of different characters. It's gonna be like literally some endgame level stuff. Some good characters turning evil, and it's gonna make us really sad, and maybe some other characters in the long run getting their bays broken. It might just be me, but there weren't that many breaks in GT compared to Cho-Z. I don't think. You know what I mean? The pattern was every season there were more breaks in the previous season up until GT. And there weren't that many in GT because we got to go all the way back in the history. I'll just explain this. There's only one break in the first season, and it was honestly accidental. That being Spriggan. We all know that one when he was facing Longinus. Louis didn't break it. It was because Shu was damaged from the battle with Wakia. And Spriggan couldn't take all of those attacks because it was already damaged. And then that just put it in overdrive and it broke. When Shu honestly had the advantage power-wise, it was a given. But yeah, can you do live battles? Parker, not right now. All my stuff's packed away and still unpacking the stuff and got some other things to do. And I'm just going to explain the stuff and then I'll probably go off and start doing some more unpacking. And then I'll probably rest some more. But, you know, first season, like I said, was just Spriggan and that was definitely an accidental one. The second season, all the breaks that happened. I mean, starting with the reboot on Valkyrie, done by Red Eye or Shu. And then Norman having Nemesis break in half. And then Longinus getting broken in half. All done by Shu. He was the one that did the breaks. Well, when he was Red Eye and when he was evil. And then the third season, let's see here. Laban having Leopard be broken by Phoenix. And then Iga having Achilles be broke by Phoenix. And then after that, Hades getting broke by Phoenix. And then Dead Phoenix being born. And then Free is Fafnir being broken. And then after that, Shu, Spriggan being broken. Valkyrie got broke too. Yeah, that's right, by Iga. But yeah, that's 6 breaks that happened. That was 6 breaks that happened. 5 of them by Phi, 1 by Iga when he's infected. But also that infected power was from Phi. So you could say that Phi even had a little bit of influence over that. But couldn't believe how strong Iga got even with that power. So 6 breaks with that. But in GT, all we got for breaks was literally Dragon and Diabolos. There's only 2. Does anybody else have the feeling that they're going to make up for only having those 2 breaks with this season when it gets really, really bad? I don't think I'm the only one. And plus, every protagonist before this has had their bay broken. Every single one at this point, you know. Like, Vault was winning Valkyrie against Iga. Iga had Achilles broken by Phi. Drum had Dragon broken by Arthur. Now we got Hikaru and Hyuga. Oh, Hyperion and Helios getting broken in the season, maybe? They're the only 2 that haven't had their bays broken out of the protagonists. And also, just, like I said, not that many breaks with the 4th season. What if they say for this? It's going to be wild, man. I think there's going to be 2 sides, and Arthur is going to take revenge on the good ones. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, too. For sure. Broken by Free. That's what I'm thinking. Free turns evil, and then when he's evil, they manipulate him so much that, like, he's evil. And maybe with his Mirage Claw, or he thinks of an even stronger move, but it's when he's evil. and breaks. Yeah, Lane's gonna break the two main characters' bays, and Free might turn evil and break some bays too. That's exactly what I'm thinking, honestly. I'm thinking it might be Lane that does it too, that breaks Helios and Hyperion. Or maybe it's like Lane breaks Hyperion because maybe Lane's base is just right rotation. And then Free turns evil. And when he's evil and he faces Hikaru, he breaks Helios. That would be crazy because then Free would be evil. He does a break and people love Free, but they don't want to hate him. But he's evil and he broke a bay. And crazy, man. It's wild, man. Drum, Iger, or Vault. Which is stronger, and Arthur or Gwyn are blind? At this current moment, I mean, if we were talking at the end of GT, I think Drum was the strongest. Because the trickle-down theory, you know what I mean? Because just when Iger and Vault faced off last time, Iger won. Iger lost to Arthur. Drum beat Arthur. That whole trickle-down theory, you know what I mean? So I really, in my heart, feel like Dragon would have won. It would have been a close battle, but Dragon would have won if those three would have faced off at the very end of GT. Now, right now, it's up in the air because we don't even know what the new Achilles looks like. We don't know what the new Dragon looks like. And Valkyrie is number one on the Legend Bladers, but, like, what about Iga? What about Drum? You know? Like, are they not Legend Bladers or what? Because you can't deny that. Because Drum and Victories have the man-to-beat role. It's a given because of how GT ended. There's just so much that they got to really, really go into detail about this with this season. But yeah, why didn't Lord Spriggan get owner? There we go. Springer, Jerry Springer. Yeah, LOL. But yeah, Lord Spriggan didn't get an owner. Honestly, I guess it's just TT being like, we're not going to put Shu in this season. We're going to have him in the next season. But they didn't want to tell us that there was another season. But also, they're like, we can't skip over Spriggan because Shu's everybody's favorite character in Japan, you know. So that's why we got another Spriggan. So Lord Spriggan. But yeah. And honestly, for the new Achilles, this might just be me, but I would not be surprised just the way that it's themed, you know, with Fafnir having nothing, Longinus having destroyed Dash. I wouldn't be surprised if the new Achilles has Dimension Dash. Would anybody else, like, think that? You know, because, like, just with the whole, like, kind of nostalgic feels with this, but also top strength, I can really imagine the new Achilles having Dimension Dash. I honestly hope they make Dimension Metal because Dimension wears down too quick. I like it a lot as a driver, but it wears down too quick. And when it wears down, it just goes around aggressively and it makes me really, really sad. So I hope they'd honestly make a Metal Dimension or something like that. Yeah, they should definitely make a Dimension Metal. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Let's see. What random booster do you recommend for cool parts? I mean, they all have, like, definitely their perks part-wise. I don't know. That's honestly a really, really hard one because all the boosters have some pretty cool parts. And some of them you can get only some certain parts with them. I mean, the most recent random booster, that being 20, you can get Naked easier, like the Naked base. You can get that easier. What else can you get with it? I mean, you could get Universe, which Universe has some pretty decent LAD. So yeah. I don't think Free will become evil as he's got more mental training after battle with the brothers. From Super Z, we know Free can see evil, so as he found out he has lost his patience, he will stop it. Oh yeah, I mean, I have no doubt that Free is going to put up a good fight. We just got to put in perspective that, like, when Lane, this is literally what TT said, and it has me the most shook out of all of this so far, out of everything we know. They said that Lane, like, even Vault said it, heard you lost to a rookie blader in New York. When Lane was a rookie, he whooped Free. When he was a rookie. Time has passed since then, and he's made Mirage. But that also means Lane is not a rookie anymore. He is no longer a rookie. So you know he's gotten stronger. And it's like, imagine Freeze worked this hard just to get back to face Lane, but then Lane completely punks him. And just says, you've done all this training just to get back to me to face me? When it's all in vain and you're still going to get whooped. Because you can see him being this overconfident. You got to think about how menacing Lane is going to be, man. Because he made Free lose his cool. He made Free lose his cool. Free hasn't lost his cool. He's gone Super Saiyan Free, but that doesn't mean he loses his cool. It just means he gets in his zone. And he made him mad as a rookie. Like what? But yeah, who will win? Red Eye or Evil Delta? Evil Delta would win because friggin' Requiem against like Venom Diabolos. Like it would be a good battle, but yeah. Diabolos would win. I think Shu is gonna battle Free and Louis is gonna fight Lane on his own and lose like Ryuga. I hope this is the setup that they have is Shu coming back because we never got Shu versus Free. It has never happened. It's one of the battles that I've wanted to see the longest, like #1 longest. And it will make full sense if Free was evil, and when Free is turning evil and has that power, Shu comes in because he can sense evil too. We saw that with the auras, you know what I mean, with him facing Aiga even. We could definitely see that, you know, or even like when he's facing Fi. Imagine it's Shu that's the one that saves Free, and that's how we finally get that battle between Shu and Free. Because Free would use his full out power and just try to wreck Spriggan, but then Shu being a beast and being like, nah. So yeah, man, Free wouldn't be equal. He is growing an alter ego. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, alter ego, but also just like it won't reduce his power or anything. It'll just be like it's not used for good. It'll be used for evil. And the Mirage Claw, especially. Imagine it becomes a bigger, crazier shadow, the more evil he becomes. You know what I mean? So yeah, top two bladers might be Shu and Louis, the top three. His vault's #1. Yeah, Shu you could definitely see being above. I think it'll be Shu. Honestly, #3, I don't know. Maybe Louis. Free, because I see Free being higher ranked than Louis, or maybe not now. Who knows, man? Because they introduced Free before they introduced Louis, so maybe it is Louis' #3. Shu would be #2, and then Vault being #1. But it's also like, what about Aiga? What about Drum? You know, you can't take them out of that category. Drum and Aiga 4 and 5. How would that make any sense though? Because it's just like, what did Vault just skyrocket past Drum and Aiga when they had the, you know, Drum and Victories had the man to beat role. That's the thing I'm just trying to say, because the plot. We saw how GT ended. So how could it be that like they just lowered their rank like that? You know what I mean? It wouldn't make any sense. Aiga #1. I mean, Drum and Victories are the ones to beat. I honestly think. And then Aiga would be right below them. And then it would be like Vault and all the legends. Just because of the trickle down thing. You know, like I said, time's going to tell with this. Because right now, everything's just discombobulated and pretty wild. But you know TT's going to explain it. They're going to explain it throughout the story. But that's what they want, is us to be asking questions like this. Because we don't know everything. And it's just going to be wild, man. It's going to be wild to see how things go. Did Vault win the Battle Royal? It was unconcluded. We don't know who won the Battle Royal. We all know that like the three of them launched in. Aiga, Drum, and Vault all launched in, but it ended with Gachi Claw. And then it faded to white. And that was the end of the season. So we can't say who's the strongest out of them because they're all battling, but there was unresolved. But yeah, what if Lane had teleportation powers? That would be pretty wild. Aiga's #1 because of Cho Z. But what about Drum? Drum beat Arthur and he beat Gwen. You can't deny that. Aiga never beat Arthur. Drum did beat Arthur. Vault didn't battle that much, but still, like, he didn't have that many losses. It was to protect their plot and such, but also, Delta's better than Drum. Honestly, the current moment, yeah, I would definitely say that, because when Drum and Delta faced off the last time, Delta won. So, yeah. Vol has gotten way stronger the last time he lost was in the 3rd season. Yes, but also Aiga got stronger. Drum got stronger. They all got stronger. You know what I mean? Like Drum's stronger. Aiga's stronger. Shu's stronger. We just haven't seen their beige yet. Louis stronger. So right now, honestly, we can't tell who's the absolute strongest. We can't. All we know is that Vault's ranked #1. And yeah, man, at least out of the Legend Bladers. But I don't know if Aiga and Drum are included with that. Because the trickle down. You know what I mean? Like, go back and look at the other seasons and look at who won at the end of those seasons. So yeah, Iger's still the current WBBA champ. Arthur turned the title down. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because he was trying to just take over the Beyblade world. And he wasn't a part of the WBBA. Arthur never was. He was a part of Hell. So yeah. What would you call Batrom if they make a new one? What do you think of if Ben comes back? I don't know if they'd have Ben come back, honestly. It would be cool to see like another Behemoth or Batromoth, but I don't know. Imperial Dragon and Master Dragon could have been another season, and a Super King, Dumb TT. Nah, they didn't need another season for them. It's a given they're strong. That's like how it was with Chose the Achilles. You know, we didn't see Chose the Achilles for the longest time, but they didn't carry Chose the Achilles over into GT. They had Union Achilles. It's just a given that Diabolos and Dragon are both getting Evos with this season. The question is, what are the Evos going to be? I see Dragon fully having an electronic driver. Just fits the theme for it, you know? And if Genesis comes back, same thing. You know? Time will tell. Time's honestly going to tell with this, because right now there's so many questions, and it's just, yeah. Iger can't beat Arthur in GT as he doesn't have the experience on dealing with the infinite lock system since it's the first time Iger met. Yeah, like he lost to him, so yeah. Maybe Charge Dash. Maybe that's how we get it. Because Charge Dash would definitely be one I want to see. And I'll just name off like all the drivers I want to see again. Because I've been pretty good with the predictions. You guys know. Like the predictions I've had. The most recent ones were Operate Dash and Jaggy Dash. There were two that I wanted to see, and they became a reality. So I'll put out the predictions for the next one. I don't know if they'll actually become a thing, but you know. Impact Dash. Iron Dash. Sword Dash. Trick Dash would honestly be pretty cool to see. Charge Dash. Those are the 5 I really want to see. So, you know, I already know if any of those get made, people are going to come in and be like, Kimbo, you guessed it. Oh, my God. And if so, that'll be cool. They're just honestly ones I want to see because I know how much they'd switch up the meta. Just Dash drivers switch things up a lot. A lot. So, yeah. Anyways, any last questions, feel free to ask them. Rematch Iger versus Arthur. Iger would win because it would make sense. Yeah, definitely. That would be cool to see. Like if... Arthur came back with a new Apocalypse and Iger with his new Achilles. They had that rematch at some point, and then he wins. That would be great storytelling right there. You know what I mean? Iger getting the redemption for that loss. That's the little thing, because like there's a lot of story with it, and I feel like they have so many things planned out for this story, because just with all these characters coming back, they have a lot to play with. I have a question. What's your question, man? I have one more thing to say. Go ahead. Excalibur comes back. Do you think Xhaka or Jan will own it? I feel like they both would. They do the same thing as they did before. But Xhaka, out of the two, I think Xhaka's the stronger one. Because, I mean, he's just physically way bigger and such. And Jan, you know, obviously being his pupil. But, yeah. TT has to bring back Boa. They did my boy kind of wrong. It would be cool if they brought back Boa with a new Bahamut. But, yeah. Or would it be Boa or Blind? You know what I mean? What's your favorite Bay for each burst season? For single layers, I like Chaos and I like Neptune. For dual layers, I also like Excalibur. Excalibur is really cool. For the dual layer bays, I like L2, Lost Longinus, Victory, Valkyrie. Those are probably my 2 favorites, honestly. Also, I like F2, Fang Fenrir. It looks pretty cool. For God, I like Nightmare Longinus. I like Drain Fafnir. I like Spriggan Requiem. Those are probably my favorites. For Cho-Z, my favorites. Let's see. Yeah, all the Cho-Z bays. So Valkyrie, Achilles, Spriggan, also Dead Phoenix, also Geist Fafnir. For GT, that's honestly kind of tough. For GT, I really liked what they did with Master Dragon because it looks really cool. Master Diabolos, I like a lot. I honestly like Prime Apocalypse a lot too. It was designed for, yes, Arthur was evil, but it's a really cool bay. Those are probably my favorite ones. You know, Union Achilles is pretty cool too, but yeah. And right now for Super King, it's kind of up in the air. I mean, obviously Mirage Fafnir I like a lot. I'm really hyped for Longinus, and I do like Brave Valkyrie a lot. So yeah. Hello from Russia, bro. You're watching from Russia? Oh my God, thank you so much. It means a ton. The strongest thing of Iger is copy battling skills. He copied Vault Shoe and Phi and Super Z by watching once. I mean, it's like kind of evolving, but no, he didn't really copy. He had his own style and such with things. It's just having that balance, you know? But he didn't full out copy. He found his own style and such in his own way of battling. And GT showed that, you know what I mean? You can't say he was copying anybody with his champion role, you know what I mean? He wasn't. And even like how he beat Phi, you know? I can see Loden coming back with a recolored Longinus. Rage Longinus is reassemble, like resembles Vi Longinus. Yeah, that's what I'm definitely thinking. Also, like Fumia, like just comes back with a recolor of Rage Fafnir, or not Rage Fafnir, Mirage Fafnir. What if it's like, what if they have it where like Loden and Fumia come back, but they're just recolors, and then they could put the recolors in the random boosters like they did with Ragnarok, and also, yeah, imagine like Free and Louis both become evil at this point. Like say some battles happen and they both turn evil, and then it's like they have to face not so much themselves, but like kind of a little bit their doppelgangers. You know what I mean? Like Loden facing off against Louis, they both have Rage Longinus, but Louis turns evil, and then Loden being kind of the good one at this point, and then Fumia coming in with like Fafnir when Free's evil. That would be kind of cool. Don't know if that would happen. Like I said, it's just all speculation stuff, but that would be kind of cool even to see too. Why do they introduce chassis and not new discs and nothing dash? Let's see, so many wasted ideas. Well, chassis, they have to switch up the system with each season. That's how it goes. That's a simple thing. Nothing dash. I honestly kind of agree, but maybe TT saw it being too powerful because they know that this Fafnir is going to be able to take attacks just because of how the mode change is for the chassis. Maybe that's why they didn't make it nothing dash. I honestly would have loved to see like nothing metal because it would have added more weight to it. Because from what I've seen, Fafnir bounces a lot. But you know, having a metal nothing, it wouldn't wear it down as fast. But you know, maybe they're just afraid of it being too OP. Favorite season, love them all for different versions for sure. For sure. But yeah, imagine Kimbo both apocalypses fused, both apocalypses. Oh, you mean like how it had the armor and such after? That would be kind of cool. Then make it even harder to burst or such. But yeah. Let's see here. I think the final battle is going to be like in one stadium and everybody's gonna launch their bays. I think the final battle is gonna be between like it's only gonna be between like a couple bladers, and I feel like by that point a lot of bays are gonna be like broken. You know, it might be where they can like repair them and such, but I feel like a lot of bays are gonna be broken at the end of this. I'm feeling like a definite big time get off here. Ignition dash would be cool. I mean, we've got ignition. We got ignition dash. Yeah. I mean hybrid dash. If Genesis comes back, like hybrid dash, would be really cool to see. But yeah, we got ignition dash already. But I'm getting a big time feel that the end of this is going to be really similar and reminiscent of like the end of Metal Fury, with like a lot of the bladers, their bays are going to be broken. There's going to be like a couple left, and then they just battle and try to save the world. Because it's got to get that dark, you know what I mean? But yeah, Erase Bahamut or Wizard Bahamut, which looks cooler? I'd say Wizard because of the black and white looks really really cool. So yeah, but also like Erase Bahamut. Wait, what was Erase Bahamut? Was there an actual Erase Bahamut? I can't remember. I remember I made one with custom parts, but like yeah, but Wizard Bahamut looked really cool. TT said no to female burst characters. Dude, they better introduce one. I just want to see one that's really, really strong. So, yeah. Volume 18. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But, yeah, still Wizard. I'd definitely say. So, yeah. Let's see here. Chris needs to return. Christina. People just, yeah, they want to see, like, a manager like Chris. I mean, it would be cool to see her return, you know, for commentary or something. Maybe it's a big time battle. But yeah, favorite character in the whole Beyblade series. I don't want to answer questions like these because I've answered them so much. Like definitely, I want to see some like big time in depth, you know, in depth questions that really make me think. But yeah, I'll end this off at 2 hours. How about that? You know, I know it's gone on for a bit longer, but you know, obviously everything going on, and plus just kind of just turn it into a Q&A. Because why not? You know, because the quality is really good, and plus just testing it out. And I'm really glad that the quality is this good. So that sets the tone for all the future videos. You already know. But yeah, are you thinking they're going to make a metal series again? I don't know. After Burst, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hasbro should make chassis. Any thoughts? I can imagine Hasbro doing the chassis system, except they're just not going to put any metal in them. Because we've seen that. You know what I mean? They're probably going to gut the metal. I can see them doing a chassis system and maybe not call it chassis. But I can see him doing that system, but not putting any of the metal in it. And it'll also just be like, what are you doing? Because you need the metal in them. But it's Hasbro. And also whatever gimmick they're gonna do for this after Hypersphere, you know. Wait, Legendary Bladers, the metal series, let's see, did that too. What do you think? Oh, like only 2 girl bladers? Yeah. I mean, there's only like, well, I mean, there's a few female bladers in the metal series, and I mean, they did have pretty good roles. I mean, Hikaru in the first season made it to Battle Bladers, so there was that, and then also Sophie, and then also there's a bunch of female characters in Metal Masters. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but yeah, I think Sophie was the one that went the furthest. And then Ren. You know, Metal Fury, none of the Legendary Bladers were female. I just want to see one strong female character, dang it. I thought we had that with Gwen, and then they're like, nope, Gwen's a boy. Are you freaking kidding me? Why? Like, I want to see one really strong female character, dude, in Burst. Like, TT, please. This will legit probably be my favorite series if they just make one strong female character. And I'm not talking like a side character or anything. I mean a legit character with their own bay that makes a big-time impact. You know? I thought we were getting that with Gwen, and I got so hyped, and then they said he was a boy, and I was like, also, I'm getting a freaking tan, dude, just sitting out here in the sun so long. But yeah, White Apocalypse and Black Genesis, that would be sick. That would be kind of cool. What if someone out of the Red Eye, well, got the Red Eye mask and then gained power like Shu? I definitely see, like I said, Astrom coming back, like maybe a new Snake Pit, or maybe it's just a new group, and doing some kind of project like what he did to Shu. Because it didn't seem like he was even phased that much when Shu lost that. He still walked off smug as ever. Like he didn't even care whether Shu won or lost, which was pretty wild, man. I mean, Raika is a female blader. Yeah, Raika is a female blader. I mean, on the level that these legends are. Yes, we've seen characters like Shaza and such and Raika throughout this series, but I mean, like, that crazy level. Forgot the girl with the Garcia's gang. Yeah, she made it far too. She did make it really far. Like I said, I can't remember everybody off the top of my head because there's so many. There's like 17 thoughts going on in my head. So yeah, can you think about Judgment Joker versus Satan? Maybe, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, Joker's pretty decently strong, but it's also 50-50 with it, and I could see Curse beating it because just full-out defense-wise, Curse is stronger. Judgment's good, but like Judgment Joker, 50-50. Ryuga dead. Scythe, no. Ryuga didn't die. He was never battled again. I made a whole video on this, well, you know, like a live stream on it. He didn't die. He gave Sakio his Dragoon, but he just never battled again. He didn't die. Sakio himself said, don't think you're the only one who received a bay from a legendary blader. He got it from Ryuga. He just never battled again. After Nemesis Crisis, but he didn't die. So, yeah. And trust me, look up the facts. Go back and watch the episode. Like, anybody who just says, like, no, you're stupid, you're wrong, like, for real. Like, go back and look at the episode. Sakio says it himself, and they literally hinted at it themselves. Let's see. I think Lane is not the real bad guy involved. Going to make him good because he's going to talk about how fun Beyblade is. I don't think that Lane's going to become good. I see somebody possibly beating him. But let's see here. Not the real bad guy. But I agree with you about him not being the real bad guy. If anything, he'd have to get like a new Bay after his current one now, whether it's Lucifer, Loki, whatever the heck the name is, gets beat and makes another one. But yeah, man, I can't see him being the full-out evil unless he gets like a new Bay. Yeah, can't see it. Let's see here. Do you think Gwen is two-faced? Not really. It's just Gwen was confused because he just figured out like blading and figured out he loved blading, but then took kind of the evil road with it, and his power was kind of corrupted and trying to figure himself out. And then he did and found out what blading was about, and he turned good, and it was a given. Because in the manga, Gwen, I think it was Gwen and Drum actually helped make Valkyrie, like Brave Valkyrie. They show some of the behind the scenes kind of things with that. So yeah, but Gwen's definitely like turned good. Let's see here. Where did Ryuga go after giving his power to Sagittario? He just went out somewhere else, but he was watching, you know. he just vanished and he never bladed again, but he did not pass. Let's see here. Ryuga and Helios look related, not gonna lie. Kinda. Well, I mean, it's mainly what the heck's his name? Uh, he owns Dragonis. Yeah, he owns Omega Dragonis, but that's his little brother. Um, I think Ryuga surviving was a continuity error. Like yeah, he didn't die, but yeah. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, yeah. If you guys got any more burst-related questions, feel free to ask. I'm only gonna be here for like 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna end it off because obviously it's been like 2 hours with it, but also a lot's happened with the 2 hours. So, yeah. How's it going? You too. The mail guy just came by. So yeah, let's see here. What would Louis name Zone Lunar? Any thoughts? Well, I mean, well, it's gonna be Rage Longinus, so you can imagine it being still Rage. It's gonna be Rage Lunar. They're gonna name it. I think everyone's gonna combine parts like Drum and Delta. Towards the end of it, I can imagine that. And imagine like Hikaru and Hyuga because of their brother bond and such, and how similar Hyperion and Helios are. I wouldn't be surprised if they do like an Eclipse type thing. Ryuto, that is his name. Ryuto. That one's Dragonis. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did like an Eclipse thing where like they have different parts of their bays and put them together. Because I feel like they hinted at that before. But it would be cool if they played off like the kind of Eclipse gimmick and having the two characters now. I would definitely love to see that. Because just Hyperion and Helios having really similar sprites, you know what I mean? And being combined, but yeah. Or what would they even name it? But yeah, let's see here. Who owns Balkesh, not GT? Boa. Before GT. It was Boa, and then Blind had it in GT. So yeah. Honestly, it would be cool if Boa did come back. Shogun Steel was a success. You think there was a next season Ryuga came back? Yeah, but then they just ended off because Shogun Steel or ZOG wasn't the biggest thing ever. And that's honestly what inspired my skits, so they could have a good resolution. Also, they're not over. I'm making an epilogue. I just had to wait until we moved. And I do have a little bit of footage remaining from the complex, so yeah. Hasbro with the names, they cheap. Well, they're cheap with like the metal and such, you know, because they're not adding that much metal. But the names, it's obviously to be like more PG, because you know, like obviously with Dead Phoenix, they're like, we can't name it that. We're putting Dread. Yeah. So yeah, man. But anyways, any last questions? Feel free to ask them. The ones that are like really, really in depth, I'll definitely answer. But yeah. You ever get a 3D printer? What would you make? I don't know. Maybe like a custom stadium. If I ever got like a big one, that would be kind of cool. Let's see. I looked up on Mega Dragonis owner. It said Ryuga. No, it's Ryuto. But yeah, if Louis saw Ryuga, it would be wild, man. What games do you play on the Switch? I play Zelda. I'm really excited for Breath of the Wild 2. I hope they announce like a trailer for it because I really want to play that. I play a lot of Pokemon. I'm also really excited for the expansion pass, the Isle of Armor. I'm really excited for it. Comes out in like less than 2 weeks, and I've been itching at the bone for that. So I'm really excited about that. I play Pokemon Tournament. I play a lot of Animal Crossing. I've been playing a crap ton of Animal Crossing lately, actually. But yeah, let's see here. Watch Hasbro change the drivers again. They probably will. I won't be surprised. Same, can't wait for Zelda. Dude, I can't wait. Mummy Ganon. You're like, what? Okay. Yeah, man. This is why I'm like, I gotta make like a gaming channel at some point. Like I will at some point, just for now. Obviously doing a lot of stuff for just Beyblade and Bakugan, you know. Maybe in the future I will. You know. Like maybe in the future make a gaming channel, but for now, obviously doing so much stuff now, you know. Yeah. When you think about it, when Beyblade ends, there are going to be more 3D printed bays. That's facts. That is a big fact, Parker. It's going to happen. You already know. But let's see here. And also, I mean, you guys will have my skits for years. You already know my skit series is going to go on for years. Look how long I made this one last. 6 years after I started it. Going through all of Metal Fight Beyblade history. And making my own kind of story with it. Imagine how long the burst ones are going to go. Just saying that, you know. So I don't know why people stress so much about the burst kits. Like they're gonna come and they're gonna be here for a really, really long time. So yeah, and already so many ideas for them, especially even with just the move alone and all the ideas I had before. Animal Crossing, how's that waterfall? I saw it in your Instagram story. Oh, it's good, man. Like, it's evolved a lot since then. My island has. That was when I first started. But yeah, yo, what's up, Maximum? How's it going? What if TT or Hasbro get something for all YouTubers making your own bays? Dude, I would freak out. I don't know if like TT actually saw that I had my Hydra, but like, you know, I mean, they obviously made Poison Hydra. I don't know. But yeah, TT might take a break after a few years like MFB. Yeah, they're definitely going to. After Burst ends, I see them going on a hiatus for some time, and then people are going to get really sad. But then we'll have Hasbro products at least to go for it. But obviously people might not be that much into them because they're different and such. But, you know. Would you like to see Hyde or the Orb Ages use a return? Eval, I explained all that earlier, and also same thing with Hyde. Union Achilles be able to have different modes. Hasbro, by the way. We don't know. Honestly, we're not sure. All I know is Zenki's found the code for them, and hopefully it can switch modes. I would think that it can, just because you can take the chip off. You know, you take the chip out for Hasbro bays, so you should be able to switch the mode with that. Hopefully it can. If not, then it'll be like, but, you know, time will tell with that one. Do you like bay wheels? Bay wheels are all right. I mean, they're like flywheels. I don't see them as like Beyblades. I mean, it's just like basically how a flywheel is. You rip it, and then it just launches way up in the air, you know. But the bay wheel show was kind of cool. I did watch it. I watched it through like one time. I can't remember like all the plot and such, but yeah, it was kind of cool. Let me see here. My phone's getting kind of low on battery, so yeah, I guess I'll end it off unless you guys got any last questions. Like I said, fully moved. Really excited to see just how things are gonna be with the series, and obviously big time changes here. I know I put a thing up saying like change is coming soon. You guys know I talk in code. It's just like a thing I do like as an artist because I like people guessing things. You know, so I talk in code quite a bit, you know, sometimes, but it's not like too hard. It's like if you pay close attention, you're like, oh, okay, I fully get it. So yeah, 2-hour stream. This is new. Yeah, I mean, the episode of you also helping them move my parents' bed into their room, and also getting into questions for you guys, you know, and a lot of discussion. So yeah, and also testing out the quality of the camera. So yeah, did Chozy Spriggan get rubber? It did not. Didn't have any rubber on it, I don't believe. So yeah, Lord Spriggan had rubber on it, but Chozy, no. But yeah, I gotta go to bed. It's 1:30 a.m. in Singapore. Just watching from Singapore. That people are watching in so many different countries. It means them a ton, man. It means a whole freaking ton. Like, thank you all so much. What is this about? It was an episode of you, but then also a lot of stuff happened since then. If you were here, you know. But yeah, anyways, guys, gonna end this off. Like I said, wanted to use this to not only just have the review, but also show you guys the quality of the new phone. This is the first stream that I've done with this phone. I just got it yesterday, and also showing you guys the signal out here. So yeah, you like the new legendary for the expansion pass? Oh yeah, a lot of them. They're not even showing all of them off. They're keeping a lot of them as like secrets for when we actually get to play them. But yeah, anyways, guys, gonna end this off. Hope you're excited for the future videos and such, because the quality right here, show it. They're gonna be great. Big time HD with them, and even just the quality of the phone being that much better. I'm really excited. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice the crap out of that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content, because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, guys, until next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Until then, stay awesome and cool. Shoot, I'm up out of here. The next episode is gonna be absolutely epic, dude. It's gonna be sick. Louie's coming back, bro. He's coming back. Rage Longinus in the house. And stay tuned for Coro, because I know they're gonna be dropping a lot of stuff.